It's time for us to say goodbye, but you'll always be upon our hearts. We can't believe you going away from us, for you have been to us a blessing, a family, and a friend. We cannot afford to miss you. No, we can't. We believe we'll meet again before heavens. But for now, all we say is just goodbye. Welcome back, beautiful people, to my channel. My name is Kana. If you are new to this channel, consider please subscribing. Today we are all gathered here in remembrance of our beautiful friend, family for some of us, and a friend for some of us, who we met in our journeys and we connected so well. And her name is the Heart of African Spirit. Guys, it broke my heart when I heard that she passed on. Actually, she passed on in 2023, and as the year is ending, I got like the news that she had passed on. And all this time I have been trying to just bring it in and analyze it, and it has broken my heart like nobody's business. Actually, if you see from the outfit to the jewelry and everything, she's literally the inspiration of that today. She is a woman who was very, very nice, so I want to tell you a little bit of my experience with her. Though the one thing that hurts me very much is that we never got to have a bigger experience from her, yet she was such a nice person. And I know that we all could have learned something, one thing or another from her, and the experience would have been so divine. So Miss Heart of Africa, she loved jewelry, as you know about her. If you don't know about her, you can go and check out her YouTube channel, Heart of Africa. We met in Nyabohansi, where we had gone together at the party at the villa of another YouTuber called Amara. And the first time I saw her, she came into the villa and she was so colorful. That is the one thing that drew me to her. We were actually sitting with another YouTuber called Lynette. Yes, you can go check her out, Lynette. And we saw her. We all turned because she was so vibrant and colorful. She had this big headpiece, you know, and when she came in, we were like, oh my goodness, who is that, you know, guys. And after that, we went on to literally be seeing her, because every single place where she was, even if she was seated, even if she was just quiet, minding her own business, even if she was talking to somebody else, you just could feel her energy, you could see her, you could notice her. She was never invisible, she was noticeable because of the way she just looked herself. You know, she had all this jewelry, and she was just a person who loved to put Africa on the map, who loved Africa with all her heart. And if you had even a single conversation with her, your love for Africa would grow as well. And I personally got the chance to have a conversation with her. So the conversation was so long. I remember we talked for a full 3 hours. Now, don't get me wrong, it was not planned. We were not even on cameras or anything like that, but it was just a good conversation as two people who never knew each other and who had never met. We met and we introduced each other, and actually the way we connected was through our jewelry, because this is the same piece that I was wearing, apart from the clothes, the same piece that I was wearing at the villa, right, in Nyabahansi. And when I was passing by her, she was like, oh my goodness, you're so beautiful, you are dressed up in this. And she loved the jewelry. I loved her jewelry, as you can see on the picture, guys. I'm going to be showing you the picture. And I loved her jewelry, she loved mine. We sat down and we spoke so much. We spoke all the way through, from the African Tradition Society to the like modern African society and everything like that is going on, you know. And we connected so much. I remember us connecting so much on medicines. Now you could not think that, hey Kana, what do you know about medicines? Baby boy, baby girl, let me tell you one thing. I know a lot about medicines, and we got into the medicine of nature, right? Herbal medicine, and we could talk about it so much. As a person who literally spent herbal, like my younger days when I was sick, so I got to know a lot of knowledge about medicine. And I remember we were with our good friend Mr. Farmer Issa. Actually, he's called Farmer Issa, and you can check out his video, Farmer Issa. Hi, if you ever see this video, I send you my regards. And it is so sad that we have lost a very good friend. I remember that we had spoken so much and in depth of like the medicines, the herbals that we had found in Kenya, that were in Uganda. She was so surprised that I was from Uganda. She thought actually I was Kenyan, but no, I'm not Kenyan, but I do have some roots from there. And she always talked about family. Family was something that was special to her, and if any of her children ever see this, I remember like Heart of Africa would always talk about family. Like she would talk about her children, her baby girls, you know. It was very nice. She was so proud of them, and that was one of the things that were in our conversations. I don't know what really happened to her. I don't know if she was sick. I don't know what happened, but whatever did happen, I am so sorry. And it hurts my heart that we literally had to see her go so fast and so early, because I know that the YouTube channel she had started would have been something that we all needed in our lives, something to look back to our roots, you know, because she was all about roots. She was all about the African society from back to now, you know. And she would always talk about how beautiful Africa was, how beautiful the people were, how us as Africans, we need to literally stand together, we need to stay in harmony, we need to love each other, not only us ourselves, but to also love our culture, to also love our languages, to also love our dressing, to love our traditions, and to just stay in harmony with them, and to get more connections instead of like throwing away our traditions, getting on the modern traditions and picking up things from other places, right? She was all about that, and she has inspired me. Even right now, when you see me, you might think that, girl, this is too much. My whole entire outfit is colorful, and then to put on the jewelry as well, it's a color bomb. But you know what, in honors of her, because she would have, this is one thing that I loved most about Heart of Africa Spirit. She had these rings on her fingers. I would have worn rings if I had any, but I don't. She had all these rings, and she had the biggest necklaces. She had something on the head, she had something on the ears. It was colorful, it was beautiful, and I got the chance to also wear some of her jewelry, which is something that I'll be showing you up here, and it was very nice. So to see her go this fast and this early, and to hear that her sister also had to go, like she came, and when she saw her, she also, I think it was like maybe shock, you know, and she died as well. It breaks my heart as a person who also has sisters and a person who is all for family. I cannot even fathom nor imagine how it would feel and how this sister of her felt when she saw her sister lying on her deathbed, you know. So it is very saddening, and it has been on my heart for the longest time, and I felt the need to literally have to speak about her. Though we are in a new year, it's something that we want to do a remembrance of her. She was a beautiful lady, and I am so glad that we got to meet her. I am glad of like the party that happened tomorrow, because we got to meet so many special people from all over the world. Good people, nice people, loving people who had knowledge, people who had things to share with the world. And the only heartbreaking thing is that hers was cut off so short before she shared all her love for Africa to the world, because I know she had so much. We talked so much. 3 hours, guys, 3 hours, and I was never tired of what we're talking about. We talked about the Africa and everything, and there is one special thing that I always remember about her. She told me, do you see East Africa? I was like, wow, yes, okay. And she's like, this country, like East Africa alone, is literally the yoke of the whole of Africa. Literally, like every single thing that is mostly important is in East Africa, and she had a way of explaining it. I wish that you guys could have had from her own explanation. I could never do it as she explained it, but it was the most fascinating thing ever. If you had her, you would want to also love Africa as she loved it. You would want to embrace the culture, the food, the language, every single thing from it. You would love it. You would just want to be like, okay, tell me more, because it never got boring and it never got tiring. Guys, let's take a moment for our friend, family, a YouTuber, a good person, a person who loves Africa. Let us take a moment of silence for the Heart of Africa spirit. It was a nice moment of having her, and the only thing that I'm grateful is that I got to know her. Yes, though it breaks my heart, I know that she is in a good place, and I hope that she is in a good place. And yeah, we will meet again when the time is right, because all of us, that is the journey we are taking. Yeah, we just don't know when we will be meeting or when our time will be. But at the end of the day, we will all be taking the same path, the same journey. The only thing that I want to leave you with, guys, is that let's live life to our fullest when we still have time. Nobody knows how they will go, nobody knows when they will go, but this is the moment where we literally have to live life to our fullest. Don't live by anybody's thoughts, but live by your means and thoughts. Don't live to like try to compete with people, but live in your own pace, your own peace. As long as you have peace in your life, and as long as whatever you're doing is something that your soul, not body, but soul and spirit feels good about, continue doing what you're doing. As long as you're doing something that doesn't hurt anybody, live your life to the fullest. Live your life day by day as if tomorrow is the day you will die. Live it, but live it carefully as well. Don't even go out there risking things. But all in all, I thank you guys. If you're still watching, do not forget to like, share, subscribe. Please go out and check out our dear friends YouTube channel. She left some videos, and I am sure they are things that are worth watching and are worth hearing what she had to say. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified every single time I will be posting. This is your girl Kana, and this was an episode of the Heart of Africa Spirit. May God bless her and keep all of us. May God strengthen all of the people she left behind, her family, her children. May God strengthen you all, because grieving is something that we pass through in our own way, but I pray that God comforts you, keeps you, and may He strengthen you, because He is our strength when we are weak. And yeah, may He give your heart peace, because I know, oh my goodness, may her soul rest in peace. And let me see you next time, lovelies. Thank you for watching. It was still your girl Kana. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified every single time I will be posting.